We began the journey on understanding the voice of God, which is one thing that every believer needs to understand in order to maximize their possibilities and be the best version of themselves. Because the ability to hear the voice of God is one of our greatest leverage and our greatest asset as God's children. And I shared with you how that was one of the things that God helped me to understand early that has helped me. Recently, I was sharing with some ministers, and someone was asking, because I had gone to minister somewhere, and someone did not believe that I was going to come because they felt that the place was too small. That Olumide Emmanuel will not come. How can you get him to come for this kind of small meeting? So I actually made it because I was there. And then there were a lot of pastors there, and when after the meeting, we're sitting down, and then one of them asked me a simple question. He said, "Sir, I didn't believe you will come." He said, "Why did you come?" That was big people like you don't come for small meeting like this. And I said, if you know where we are coming from, you will know that even for them to invite you to come and talk to one person is grace. It's grace. You see, one of the things that people don't realize is that a river that forgets its source will easily dry up. It doesn't take God anything to take you back to where you are coming from. Hello, it doesn't. Go and ask Nebuchadnezzar. God had to take him to the school of animal science to teach him common sense and teach him humility. I say, if you know how many days and nights we're crying, "Oh Lord, announce me, let my voice be heard. Oh Lord, announce me." Then God will now announce you, start charging people. God now announces you, start putting bureaucracy. You start determining where you can go, where you cannot go. Jesus went to the world to preach to one person. That one person impacted generations. So I was telling them about there are many things that we have learned early that has helped us. So I say to you today, if you plan to fall, don't bother to rise. Don't bother to rise if you plan to fall. Hello, just remain small in one corner. Because it's better for you to be messing up in one corner than for you to go there, because great shall be the fall. It will be worse than Humpty Dumpty. And there are things that we learned very early that has helped us. As a minister of the gospel, be careful of women, be careful of pride, be careful of money. If you can undo those ones, then your journey will be very far. You will finish where you finish strong. And that's why this is very important, because it's part of the things that we learn that has helped us. Because as you begin to go higher, people teach you how to succeed, but they don't tell you the dangers of success. There are many temptations that will never come into your life as a poor man. Poverty will not bring that kind of temptation. But when you become rich, you will know that there are levels of temptation. So when you say a man is humble, he's not humble. Every poor man, poverty humbles you. So you are humble. When you see money, then we will know whether you are humble or not. So hearing the voice of God, understanding the voice of God is part of the foundational stroke that you need to have with that. Once that is settled and you stay in that lane, you stay in the frequency of the Spirit, it will help you all through your life so that you can finish well and you can finish strong. I can look back the last 33 years in ministry, 35 years in the kingdom, and I can see people that we started together. I can see people that over time, one thing or the other has happened, because sin will take you farther than you are willing to go, cost you more than you are willing to pay, and keep you longer than you are willing to stay. You will disappear. They will be looking for you. They won't find you again.